Morning, hiker guys and gals. So I slept all right last night. Night 3 complete in this small little tent. I'm not happy with it. I mean, I got a lot of condensation still, and I'm just tired of having to fit through the small little opening. Like, to get out of this thing, it's not only a low opening, like maybe 2 feet, maybe less than that, which I'm sure most tents are like that. So that's fine. I'm okay with doing a low bear crawl. But then also right in the middle, you have this trekking pole, which I knew when I got this. But to make the small opening even worse is you've got to somehow get your foot over there and only get out in between the trekking pole and the other and one side of the opening. I've tried to say this a few times and I can't say it as clear as I'd like. So, oh man, you know what I'm trying to say, don't you? You know it. It didn't get that cold last night. It just died down to maybe 45, 43. I will say the quilt works. That definitely works. And the beanie. I didn't use the jacket last night, but surprisingly right now, I mean, it's 48 for being a cheap Amazon jacket. Not bad. Yeah, I just wish I would have got the right size. It might be too hot. It was just boiling. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's too hot, man. Backpack. I showed a little bit last night, but this has got a hole in it for sure. Now, these things are supposed to be guaranteed. I think the tent is at least guaranteed through one thru-hike. I'm not sure about the backpack, but it didn't even make 2 backpacking weekends. So 3 nights. I mean, I've used it a few times during the week, just walking, hiking, walking, whatever you want to call it. But for this to have a hole in it already, unacceptable. Like, that's a pretty good sized hole. And like I was saying the other night, I usually throw my car keys in there, my AirPods, and those would have easily slipped out of there. Luckily yesterday I didn't do that, and I only had bigger items in there like my fuel canister and my tent. Time to start looking for some new gear. So if I'm going to upgrade my backpack to a bigger one, it shouldn't be a problem to upgrade to a bigger 2-person tent. I might have to give up on the lightweight idea or ultra lightweight and just go with something that's more comfortable and more suitable for me. I don't sleep well in this thing. I always just don't feel like I have enough room, or I'm touching some side of the tent and I gotta move. And then once I finally get in the spot that's perfect, it's like I'm usually a side sleeper and I usually sleep with my knees kind of bent, but in this one you're stuck doing that. So it is what it is, I guess. But I'm not going to deal with that for 180, 150 some nights straight. Heck no. Going big. I can carry some more weight. Not a big deal. But not being able to sleep, that will kill my hike for sure. And my morale. Dang, that's still too warm. I accidentally heated that up way too long. I wanted to actually heat it up this time instead of just drinking cold, because it's like 45 degrees. You know, some people pay a lot of money for a view like this to wake up to. Like 25 bucks for me today. Not bad at all. I had to switch my coffee to this because although it's a nice picture or video or whatever, So you're holding the tin while you're drinking coffee. It doesn't help that you need to cook your breakfast still. So, cooking in the backwoods is not that hard. I put a lot of thought, well, not a thought, a lot of thought, a lot of worry or concern into it that it just doesn't need to be. Basically, you just boil water, pour stuff in, stir, and eat. After it cools down, of course. You can make it as elaborate as you want, but that's as simple as it is, really. You can bring all kinds of stuff to add in and mix, but I'm not at that stage yet. I'm still able to eat the stuff simply as it is. I'm sure at some point I'll get tired of these things and I'll want to switch it up or make it a little bit more tastier. But for now, that's all I need. And clean up, pretty easy too. If you make things a little soupier, that's definitely a plus on the cleanup side. And then everything just pretty much rinses off. If you make stuff with the right consistency or oatmeal that is close to dry, then stuff might stick. But for the most part, it's just swishing water around, rubbing the sides, and spraying it out as far as you can, and far from your tent too. I guess technically in some places you're supposed to pack out food waste, but I don't see how you do that with like mashed potatoes or something that's completely dissolved. So just throw that in a wide arc away. I'm rambling, and most of this isn't going to make it into the video anyway. I'm still mourning. So when I mean soupy, this is kind of close to soupy. Like, this is some pretty wet oatmeal. And that's quite a lot of oatmeal. I'm not even hungry, actually, because last night I ate that whole pack of mashed potatoes and a ramen. So it's like, I don't know, 800 calories, all carbs. But luckily, this is the protein-infused oatmeal. So there's like a lot of protein in here, which is what I'm trying to go for. I'm gonna eat this and then I guess pack up, get to hiking. So I finished breakfast and almost packed up. But I wanted to mess with this tent some more. And I think I've just been setting it up wrong, because I got it set up pretty nicely now, I think. And most of the issues I had seem to be way better. Like, first of all, the opening. Now, I don't have to get in. I don't have to be like, I used to be like right here to get through. I didn't have the trekking pole up way far at all. And now I've got, mind you, I'll be up a little bit with the pad, but it'll probably be right here with the pillow, but I'll still have quite a bit of space. And I've got a couple inches down there. Plus I can scoot down some, but over here's the biggest part. Now I've finally got room. Like, this was right on me pretty much. This one definitely takes extra care when setting up. And now I can sit up without actually hitting my head on it either. So that's better. And I think what I might do from now on is tilt the trekking pole a little bit to the side, and then make sure whatever side that is, my feet are down there. That way I can just do that. Hell yeah. That's what these gear shakedowns are all about. Learning how to use this stuff better, because I was about fed up with this thing for sure, but I think I'm still going to give it a chance. All right, now I'm gonna really pack up because I was looking at a map and I got at least probably 8 to 10, maybe 12 miles today. There's a couple falls up here I want to see, and there's also a dam, and then like an 8-mile hike back to the car. So we got a lot of miles today. Also, side note, since I do got a much higher pitch and the trekking pole is further up, there's more of a dam. And on a side note, since the trekking pole up is high, oh my God, man, can't you speak English? Take three. On a side note, since the trekking pole is up higher, the pitch is more, so the rain and the condensation on the inside will have a easier time to roll down the side and get off the side of the wall. Damn. And side note, since the trekking pole is higher, that means the pitch of the tent is higher. So there's more of an incline and the water will roll down much easier, along with the condensation on the inside. Should roll down to the edge of the tent and drip right off better. So maybe there'll be a little bit less. And I've also got more ventilation through the side screens, because those were pretty much on the ground before. And I knew it didn't look right, but I didn't know how to fix it. So hopefully condensation is a lot less too now, because it looks like there'll be more breathability. Guess I'll have to spend another night in it to find out. And just like that, we're on our way again, guys. And gals. Can't forget about you ladies. So hopefully I can make it to everything I'm wanting to today and back to the car. I do have work tomorrow, so there is that. But there's a covered bridge up here that I really want to see, because for some reason I love those things. I got out and on the way earlier than last time, and I already ate, had my coffee and everything. Last time I didn't even finish my coffee till like 1. I had it in my bottle. But now I've loaded up with water and everything, and ready to see what's out there. I thought packing this would be a little bit rougher today, since I got a little bit less of a pocket. But if you really take your time in the morning to pack it right, you'll be surprised at how well it fits. Just take your time with it, pack it right. That way it's comfortable on your back, and you don't have to take any breaks or stops to rearrange on the way. It just makes life a whole lot easier. I know the first time on the Buckeye Trail I rushed, didn't have stuff in there right, had to take it off and readjust, because like the fuel can was poking me in the back. But I'm getting better at this stuff. So we are on the damn trail. Follows this nice green river right here, like a crazy green. And the leaves are constantly falling down into the path, and they are just littered everywhere and very colorful. And you got rocks off to the side up there on the little hill that goes up a good ways. Big pine trees, and the path is a little soggy, but once we get up there, we're gonna see a dam. Looks like we're doing some damn stairs again. Oh, this looks like maybe twice as big as the other one. I'll count them and let you know. 1. All right, that's that. Too easy. Damn. Here we go, doing the damn stairs. The beginning of the hike again. About 1.5 miles in. Probably got 8 to 10 more to go today. Hell yeah. I know you're not gonna be able to read that, but this damn thing has been here since 1939. It's another one of them Army Corps of Engineers dams. Seems to be holding up just fine. Especially this bridge. I'm sure this isn't original though. I'm gonna get back to the trail. I don't want to take too much of a break. I found this pair of keys here, but thought it was gonna be nice and return it to at least the car it belonged to, but there's not a single Toyota here. I don't know where they came from. I was gonna have to put it somewhere pretty noticeable. Maybe someone else, maybe I'll see it on the way. All right, that's the dam. We are on the other path, headed back to the covered bridge, about 2 miles till we get to there. It's a little crowded up here, so I don't know if I'll be able to film too much without people interrupting or getting in the shot, so we'll see. It's like a whole different area on this side. I mean, right down there is where the river is, and that little dam output. It was quite the hill to get up here. I don't know which is worse, stairs or that. Oh, we got people playing with no-controlled Jeeps up here. Interesting. I guess there's a place for everything, and this would be no better location than that to make it look like a real Jeep rock climbing in like Colorado or something. Heck, if I had one, I'd probably bring it out here. Not on the same backpacking trip though. I have not had a lot of luck with waterfalls this year in my little hiking around or walking around, whatever you want to call it. They've been pretty dried up. I'm hoping that's not the case with this one. Oh, please. I mean, it's a little one, but it's still beautiful. And if she ever said that to you, sorry. I think that's close enough because all of this stuff is wet. And one slip, I'm over that edge, and you guys are a little bit too far to help me. So I'm not trying to end up on like 1,000 Ways to Die or something. So I'll be safe up here. That's a pretty good drop, I'd say. And that's probably as close as I'm going to get. And I hope you guys can get the full scope of how this is, because this is amazing. It's not much of a waterfall, but that's more than I've seen all year. So it's number one on the list so far for this year. So we're gonna get back up here to the trail. Safety. Now, there's another one, and it's got Big Lions Falls. It's got big in front of the name of it, so it's gotta be good. If you or someone you know does trail maintenance or keeps the upkeep on these blazes, big shout out and thank you to you guys, because there's nothing better than just having a well-maintained trail to walk through and clearly marked so you don't have to worry about being lost. So big shout out to you guys and everyone that helps in any kind of way with that. Just trying to throw that out there too, because I keep on thinking about it a lot and I always forget to mention it. So there we go. Now, these are the kind of trails I like. The one where you got like a constant cliff on the side of you. I mean, the roots, I'm fine with the roots. Just gotta pay attention and not step on them, because they do hurt if you step on them incorrectly. But yeah, I guess I like living on the edge, because I mean, this ain't really an edge, and I don't know how well you can actually see it, but it's down there. So I gotta reshoot this since everyone left. So this is Big Lions Falls. Now it's definitely higher, that's for sure. I don't know why, but every waterfall, for some reason, I have the expectation of like Niagara Falls or something gushing like crazy. I don't know where I got that from. I need to get that out of my head, because this is still beautiful in and of itself. It's just when I build up an expectation that big on a certain place or a certain landmark that I might see, then it always feels slightly disappointing. But there's no reason to be disappointed. I'm looking at this. Still amazing. So there's a bit of advice. Don't build up expectations. about where you're going or how far you might go to. Just don't build something up so much just to be let down. Take it as it is and find the beauty in whatever it is that's in front of you. I was thinking that waterfall would have been like the perfect spot to get fill up a water bottle, but earlier I had actually gone up top, as you've probably seen in some of my clips, and there's a horse trail up there that crosses the river, and quite a bit of dookie up there, if I might say myself. So that was a total bummer, to say the least. So beware of that also whenever you do fill up your water. Check upstream, see what's up there, because there could be something contaminating it. I mean, you don't have to, there's probably something contaminating it no matter what, but as long as it's not as close. Like that was pretty close. Catch my drift? Good. While I'm out here too this time, I'm also trying to get used to taking actual pictures. Pictures is something I have always avoided in my life, which is why I thought I'd never try the YouTube thing. I just like to hide away, so this is completely opposite. I figured, why not? Who cares? People find me, people find me. It's not like I'm on the run from the law or anything. Nothing crazy like that. Then I could see why you'd want to hide away like Walter White. But I don't have a reason like that, so maybe I'll start an Instagram here soon too, because I'm trying to figure out ways of updating while on the trail to people as I go, and photos on Instagram and such might be an easier way, like on the go. Like I'll still do YouTube videos and edit as much as possible, but I'm not going to have internet service all the time. And then whenever I do, upload everything I got, and then it'll be like a week or something until I got some more. I'll just schedule them to hit every couple days or something once I do find internet. That way you guys still get something to watch every now and then, instead of wondering, did he get eaten by a bear? Fall off a cliff? Or I don't even know if you guys would worry about that, but just if so, that's my plan. All right, we are back to Covered Bridge where we started. I'm gonna take a break up here, and then we are gonna finish the last like 8 miles back. Find a restroom. There's too many people here to just dodge off into the woods. I've tried it a couple times, and then by the time I turn around, there's somebody wondering what the heck I'm doing. So, all right, break's over. So now we're off to see the fire tower. 2.5 miles. It's on the way back. I mean, not directly, but to the car. And it should roundabout or connect to another path that can lead me back from there. So I shouldn't have to double back anywhere on this trip, which is nice. And seeing all the people makes me feel like a real backpack superhero for once. Like on the Buckeye Trail, I didn't see anyone really except for campers, but they weren't on the trails, that's for sure. They were just drinking, enjoying the game. But now there's all kinds of people on these trails. Probably not this one as much as the other one. So I should get a little bit of seclusion on this one. But yeah, I actually feel like I'm backpacking for once, or some kind of section hiker, or definitely feel like I know what I'm doing anyway, or more than I did before. So we're going in the right direction. So far this path is going along a creek, and we got cobblestones, it seems like, but this is the path that will lead us to the fire tower. I don't know if you can climb on it, but we'll at least be able to see it, hopefully. And I can't imagine that it's anything really pretty. Just a metal tower. We'll see soon enough.
I don't even feel like I'm in Ohio on this trail. There's so many hills, you can't see anything really, and all these waterfalls or whatever, the water rustling through. It's just nice. Don't feel like Ohio. So if any of you guys are near Mohican or just anywhere in Ohio, or put it on one of your lists to hike through. It's very nice through here. Probably nice to drive your motorcycles through too. I would if I had one. Maybe that's next year after I'll be a present for finishing the Appalachian Trail. Harley Davidson. That'll give me the Katahdin. Probably better if it was free, but oh well. It would be well earned. It just steadily goes up. I don't know how far. I never know if I'd rather it to be a steady incline or one steep ass one just to get it over with, but probably just steady. Comment down below, let me know what you would choose. I mean, you can't see the incline, I guess, but hey, idiot. Head to a fire tower. Where you think it's gonna be, at the bottom of the valley? No, it's gonna be at the top so they can see the fires. Idiot. I should have known this was gonna be taxing. Ooh. I could just turn around now. No one would know. No one will know, man. Send up the drone when I get back down. Look at the fire tower that way. It's gonna be one pretty piece of metal. Yeah. Giddy up. I don't know if this is the top, but this little pine forest is half worth it. As long as this don't take me back down and then back up, because I still got a mile and a half before the fire tower, so that was 1 mile. That was not an easy one. Bring it on, boys. Hear me? Oh boy. So all that whining about getting up that hill aside, it is very pretty up here. I mean, this pine cover is crazy. I mean, like, the colors. Can't beat it. This is open all year long. Maybe I'll get up here when there's snow. I don't know. I'll need some cleats and all that, but probably a mile left till the fire tower. And just when you, like that hill, I can't see how much elevation I've done yet today, but I'm guessing I'm gonna get past 2,000. I don't know if that's a lot or not, but at times it feels like a lot. Especially when you're on the way up and you just want to turn around, or you start thinking, why in the heck am I doing this? It's all about pushing forward. Going further than you thought you were able to. Doing something you didn't think you could. I'm saying that now as I'm on a descent. And I haven't got to the fire tower yet, so I'm only guessing I'm gonna have to go right back up. Why? Should get the trekking poles out. I'm stubborn. I want my hands free. Seems like I might have just bought them for the tent at this point. I know it's going to help my knees out a lot on the parts like this, up and down the hills. Just haven't gotten that practice down yet. I'm never going to if I don't start using them. Yeah, well, we made it. There's a good sized line to get up there. I don't know how many stairs, that's not the problem, but it's like a one. I might leave the pack down at the bottom. I'm afraid someone will take it. try to go up. I mean, he made it this far. Come on, bro. Here we go. More stairs. Good luck, bag. So this is 80 feet up. Oh. We're getting up there. This thing's built in 1939 as well as that dam. I gotta say, it's a heck of a view up here. When that wind goes, though, you can go ahead. All right, so that was the fire tower. Pretty nice up top. Unfortunately, I didn't have the top to myself for too long. As you see, I got cut off there. But here we are on the way back to the car. This is the mountain bike trail, and I've got like 7 or 8 miles I gotta do on this to get to the car. Luckily, it looks like it's only downhill, so it should be pretty good pace. The footing is not that great, as it's like rocks and gravel and mud, as it's for my mountain bikes. So we shall see how this goes. All right, now I'm on the mountain bike trail. I don't know what I was on before, but luckily it was in the same direction, and I just did a quick cut through the woods, and here I am. So this is not going to be like a bad shortcut. This is not a shortcut at all. It's just I somehow took the wrong path to get down here. That's all it is. A little mistake. On trail. On the way back home. Follow the pine-laden road. Dang. That's the mountain bike trail. It seems like it'd be very hellish to get through. I mean, God. I'm going the direction you're supposed to. I guess I haven't been mountain biking since I was a kid, and that wasn't really mountain biking. That was just me riding a mountain bike in the street. Taking a quick break, guys. I'm at about 10.5 miles so far today. Got maybe 2 or 3 left. This last little bit's starting to kick me. And that's probably because this is the same liter of water that I've had all day, and I should have had over 2 of those by now. And this is like the second bar I've had, so oh well. I'm gonna drink some more and switch this other, filter it over, and then add the mix to it so it tastes decent, and get to stepping some more. It's been a while since I recorded. I've just been trying to get the miles in on this one, and I've also been constantly like looking behind me, making sure there's no bikers coming. I don't want to be in their way. I haven't ran into any. There was some ahead of me when I first started, but I've never seen them again. They probably finished home eating steak and shake or something. Not bad. I didn't think I was going to do this many miles today, but it's almost 4 o'clock. I've been averaging about 2 miles an hour. That's good enough for me out here. I'm pretty happy with that. I think with all this elevation and extra weight. All right, I'll finish this break up. I was kind of thinking about putting a coffee packet in with that water, but it's probably gonna taste nasty with that grape. I can't imagine what grape coffee tastes like. And I don't think I want to actually find out. All right, that's all taken care of. Ate 2 snack bars. Finished off that 1 liter. Time to go. Like I said, it's almost 4. Probably back to the car about 6. Sunset's at 6:30. That'd be about perfect. Well, I was thinking about maybe getting another campsite up there because the car's parked by one. But I gotta work tomorrow and it's like an hour-and-a-half drive, so we'll see. We will see. We gotta go. I seem to have picked up a hitchhiker. We're gonna have to get him off there. Put him somewhere nice. How did you even get on there? That's crazy. There we go. Now you go your way, I'll go my way, buddy. That's a first. I don't even know how he got on there. Oh boy. Here's one too. And that's not the good kind. That's not the good kind. Oh man. I hope that's the only one I got. Son of a. That was close. Man, that was close. He was. Good thing that, I'd say that caterpillar saved my life, maybe. I wouldn't have looked down probably at that time to see that guy down there. You do not want ticks. Dang, man. Or branches falling on you. What a day it's become. I really hope that's the only one. I'm going to be probably checking myself out the whole time, the rest of the time. And also trying this buff out if you didn't notice, but it's not bad. It's just, it'll be nice in the cold. It's pretty warm. I'm about to take this off. I got my beanie in my pocket, but as soon as I go up a hill, I get too hot, and as soon as I go down or a straight stretch long enough, I cool just enough down. So it seems to be pretty even, so. Not good hitchhiker. Since that tick got me, that's kind of why I wanted longer pants and longer sleeves. Just lightweight stuff that can still breathe, but gives me that little extra layer of protection from either the sun, rain, or those little buggers, because those are the guys you really got to watch out. And they'll put you in the hospital and you don't even know why till you find them. And that guy was probably on me for like probably 5 minutes. He was probably got me when I was on that break. As I sat down, stayed in a spot, and there was some vegetation around. So I'm sure that's where he got me. Or he could have fell off of a tree. Kamikaze kind. Never again. I guess this mountain bike trailer, I can't even speak anymore. Oh, I guess so. I guess this mountain bike trail is a little bit longer than what it says on the map. 22 miles. Well, that's 23, and I know we still got at least 2 before the beginning or end of this trail. I mean, what the heck? What gives here? Why get a map if it's not going to be right? Final bridge. And then I just walk through the campground. A couple miles to the car. Mile and a half maybe. I don't feel any blisters. Luckily still. Hopefully it stays that way. I do feel a hot spot though. That has me a little concerned. Maybe one day I can get one of these RVs. Until then, I'm the recreational vehicle. But walking through the campground, done with trails, I think, for the day. I just got to get to the car. They had a heck of a nice bathroom. Shower, heated and everything. They had the heat way too high in there, but I don't have a towel, so I couldn't take a shower. But I was able to check for ticks the best I could, and I think I'm all clear. Thank goodness. Those things are just beyond disgusting. If you like those things, comment down below. You're kind of weird if you do. I see the car, guys. I think it's more like because I realized that I had the trekking pole not far up high enough, and boy, it makes quite the difference. Now, usually you would need a trekking pole extender that they sell, but the CNOC trekking pole is like one of the only ones that will go up high enough for the Altiplex. That's exactly why I got that trekking pole, was specifically for that reason, and they're lightweight too. So I'm really tempted to just pay another night, try it out, and I would be setting up camp in the daylight because I actually made it within the time frame that I would. What do you guys think? There she blows. There she blows. Oh, baby. This damn car never looked so good. So there you go, guys. I made it. A second backpacking little weekend. Ooh, let's get this crap off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for this weekend. That was 7 hours of hiking today, breaks included, of course, and like 14 and a half miles, if I remember right. It's quite a bit, and like 2,600, maybe close to 2,700 elevation change there. So it has been just over a month on YouTube and hiking and all that stuff. And I just want to say thank you for watching and the support. It's been amazing, and I feel a lot better. I mean, I'm not as overwhelmed as I was in that video when I first got my gear, and I still have some things to learn, quite a lot to learn, and quite a lot to get used to still. And I think number one is planning. I got to stop trying to hike so far. Like today was perfect. I did a nice amount of mileage, 14 and a half miles, and there's still plenty of sunlight. It's like 5 o'clock, sorry. Yeah, it's like 5:30, so that's perfect. I would be able to set up my tent, cook in the daylight, and then edit a video, whatever I wanted, and then get to bed. I do hope the sleeping situation gets better. I cannot seem to fall asleep for the life of me. Last night I think I rolled around till at least 12, and I started laying down around 8:30. Probably take some time to get used to, I hope. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next trail.